welcome. I'm gonna lead you through a very slow-paced, nice routine, yoga routine you can do any time of the day. It's great in the morning, first of all, to get started, energized and stretched, and your core a little bit activated, or to do at night just to relieve stress and let go more. I hope you enjoy it. Follow me along. The only thing you will need today is a mat or a floor. I mean, if you just have a carpet, that's fine too. And maybe a pillow. Start by sitting down in a cross-legged seat. And just close your eyes for a minute. Take deep inhales and deep exhales. This practice is not about the asana, it is about the breath. It's all practicing the breath. You're just challenging your breath through the asanas that you move in and out. And whatever it challenges you on the mat, and you can breathe through this calmly, then you can do that in real life. Breath is so important to keep your emotions stable. If you know how to do Ujjayi breath, then practice Ujjayi breath. And there's a tutorial on my channel if you want to learn the Ujjayi. Otherwise, just breathe deep breath into your belly and exhale. Really come to your mat, come to the now. No matter what has been or what will be, just be here now. Always inhaling light and exhaling darkness. And if you hear any snoring noises, it's my dog sleeping in the background. Now, both sitting downs are staying on the mat as you lift your left arm up. It raises way up and then stretch over, side bend. Keep both sitting bones on the mat. Inhale and exhale. And to open up more, turn towards the front and then open up again. One more time, down and way open, side open. Stretch your arm, inhaling and exhaling, hand to the side, other side. Inhale up, way up, exhale to the side. Keep both sitting bones on the floor, breathing deeply. Turn towards the mat and open up even more, even wider. And one more time, forward and opening up. Very nice. Inhale and exhale, hand down. You can stay cross-legged if this is fine with you, or you can stack your legs, one leg on top of the other, in parallel. If that's not good for your knee, just stay cross-legged and flex your feet, and we're just gonna relax forward. You can stay on your upper arm, you can stay really up high here on your hands, or if you can, slowly lower down. You can practice also a swings pose here, which means you just really pull yourself forward a little bit and stretch here, keeping your back straight and your shoulders back. And the more you open, maybe the further you can go. So If you want to stay here, do that. If you want to relax all the way down, you can. Deep breath. I will tell you when we get out, so don't worry about it. You don't have to look at the screen and worry about not being able to come along with me. Just relax here. Deep breath, opening up the hip. If you are all the way down, you can slowly rise up. Come onto your forearms. Maybe you stayed here. Come up all the way, slowly. I'm going to switch legs. So whatever leg was in front or on top, we're just going to switch it. Cross-legged or parallel. Feet are flexed, back straight. You can slowly move forward. Maybe this is enough for you. You can come onto the forearms and really pull yourself forward a little bit with a straight back, shoulders are back. Breathing deeply. It's always about the breath. Inhaling light and exhaling darkness. And if your body feels ready, and there should never be pain, then you come slowly all the way down. You can round your back here. I will tell you when we move on, so just relax and concentrate on the breathe. Slowly come onto your forearms, straighten your back one more time, pull yourself forward, come onto the hands and slowly walk up. Very nice. Both feet to the front of your mat, back straight and slowly activating your core here, pulling the navel and slowly, slowly, slowly lower down, as slow as you can. You really want to activate your core here. And come down. We're going to come into a plow pose. Now, a lot of people cannot do the plow pose. You can put your legs onto a chair or you can hold them in the air. Or if you cannot do any of it, you can just stay here, lifting your legs, maybe even lifting your hips. You can put a pillow underneath and your hips are higher than your back. And once you're in it, you should not turn your head. Like if you lay on the floor, it's okay, but if it's lifted here, then it's too much pressure on your neck and you can hurt yourself. Same as in plow pose. So lift up, place your hands onto the spine, maybe staying here or placing your feet down. And you can see what feels better to you today if you want to straighten out your toes or if you want to stay on your toes. Relax your shoulders. Breathe deeply and try to straighten out your legs. Deep, full breaths. I will tell you when we move on, so you don't have to worry about anything. Just concentrate on breathing. Now, if you're more advanced, you can have your hands interlace and place on the floor. Otherwise, keep supporting your back, especially maybe you don't feel warm enough. So maybe your back is not feeling good with your hands off the back, but that's okay. Breathing deeply here. Two more breaths. Deep in. Exhaling all darkness, everything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, light. Exhale, darkness. Now you may lift your feet to the shoulder stand, or you can put your hip down and just have the feet in the air like I showed you earlier. Maybe you can place your hands a little bit closer to the spine. Don't look to the side here. Just stay and breathe. Inhaling light, exhaling darkness. Stay here and concentrate on your breath. Find ease through the breath in the pose. If you're up all the way off the shoulder stand, I want you to place your hands down. Slowly lower your butt all the way down with the control of your abs, not your neck. Now we're all here with the legs in the air and our butt on the floor. Slowly, I want you to activate your core. Draw in your navel really hard, pressing your lower back into the floor and slowly lowering your legs, really activating your core here. Slowly. Very nice. Stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs. Interlace your hands here on top. And then we're going to rise up with the inhale, activating the core again. So inhale up. Exhale, move forward. And maybe you stay here. Maybe this is already plenty. Or you can come all the way down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. It's never about the pose. It's never about how deep you can go into the pose. It's about the breath. Inhaling light. Exhaling darkness. Maybe you have to bend your knees a little bit. That's okay. You get the same benefits no matter how deep you get into a pose. So really it doesn't matter if you're all the way into it or just way up here. Slowly roll up. We're going to take a counter stretch. Now if you're more a beginner, place your hands facing the feet. Put down your feet into tabletop position, and you just lift up here, opening, stretching up. You can have your head looking forward or looking up, or if it's good for your neck, you can go all the way back. Stay here if this is plenty. If you're more advanced, you can straighten out your leg all the way and keep lifting the hips a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. Deep breath. Inhaling lights and exhaling darkness. One more breath. Slowly, never dropping your body, but carefully placing it down. Very nice. Now I want your back to be really straight. It doesn't matter if your knees are a little bit bent. I want you to lean back. I want you to place your hands here and to lift your legs. Now, if this is plenty, that is good for you. You know, you can stay here with the knees bent. You can lift your hands, but keep on the shoulders back and relaxed. Deep breath, really activating your core. Draw in your navel. Deep breath. Maybe your belly is shaking. That's good. Now place your hands down, just the fingertips, and try to cross your ankles and draw in the knees as much as you can, really making a tiny ball, drawing in your navel really hard. This should really activate your core. One more time, coming into the boat. Maybe you can straighten up your legs. Maybe not, but it doesn't matter how deep you get. The breath is the most important thing. And I'm shaking here. Placing your hands down, maybe cross the other ankle, and drawing in your belly, really close, pressing in your knees. Nice. Now come onto the hands, cross the legs, and move back. Very nice. Knees, chest in, gliding through into a cobra. Stay here. Draw the shoulders back. Really try to drag yourself with the hands forward. It's really like a dragging motion. Inhale and exhale. Really straightening out your legs, lifting the knees. Come through tabletop into a downward facing dog. Pedaling out your knees, your legs. So you walk in the dog as much as you can. See, check your hands, that your fingers are really widely spread. Maybe the middle finger can look forward. And then you come to a still stand in the downward facing dog. Now, bend your knees a lot. Maybe your knees were anyway bent because you cannot get your heels down, but bend your knees a lot. Try to place your abs onto the upper thighs. Now, really draw in the armpits towards each other and really stretch out that back. It should be really a long line. Deep breaths. Belly is really sucking in. And then maybe you can straighten out your legs a little bit or a lot. It doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter if your heels are lifted or not. You get the same benefits. One more breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Come forward into plank. And then really draw in your belly here. And then really lower your knees down, but let them hover. Look forward or onto your mat, whatever is better for your neck. Hover. Your belly, your core should be activating here. You're in a fire. So inhale light, exhale darkness. One more time. Plank. And if you cannot do this, you can do this on your forearms. You can do this as well. Hover the legs. This is as difficult as the other one. You have to suck in your belly. Really press yourself out of the shoulders here. And then come back. Maybe you are in plank. All the way down in the knees. Now we're going to stretch out that back. Inhale. Nicely. Cow and a cat. Rounding the back, sucking that navel in very much. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Shoulders here away from the head, and then you stay here in the cow and maybe look to one side and to the other side. Very nice. Come one more time into a downward facing dog, maybe bending your knees quite a bit, stretching out that back, and then maybe pressing your heels down. Very nice. walk your feet towards the hand. Come onto the tippy toes while doing it. And try really to keep your core engaged. Come as close to the hands as you can. Hold it here. Belly in. Don't worry, you're not going to fall. It's okay. And then place your heels down. And it didn't matter if your knees were bent here. So now take your hands opposite elbows and just hang here. Enjoy. Draw on your belly. Shift your weight a little bit forward towards the toes. Feel the whole foot on the floor, grounding you. Maybe you need to bend your knees a little bit more. Place your hands on the floor. And then we're going to rise up. Arms on the side of your body. Rise up a lot. Stretch up. Stretch up high. I'm just going to, you can stay where you are. Just come to the side. Stretch up a lot. Then grabbing with the right hand, the left elbow, and stretch to the side. Again, don't close up your body. Opening it up. Both arms are straight and your legs are very straight. Come to the side. But if you have to accommodate by coming forward, then that's too much of a stretch. Breathing deeply. Rise up. Take the other arm. Really draw up your arms. Straight legs. Don't have a bend in your legs. You can check it. You can even come forward and then really purposely open up. Straightening out your legs. Straightening out your arms. Really stretching to the side. Rise up and really purposely stretch your arms to the side. We're going to come just into a little back bend. Inhale up. And you can place your hands here into your back. Have your feet hip distance apart. And you don't want to dump your weight back. You want to have your chest rise up. So it's not that. It's this. Straight up and really lift your shoulders away. And it's somebody is pulling your chest up here. You can have, if it's really uncomfortable for your neck, you can just slightly look up or you can go all the way. And only if you have this, then you can move into your lower back. And if you're more advanced, you can have your hands up, stretch up, and then first the chest, and then the back, but it should never hurt. Breathing deeply, staying grounded. Slowly rise up and bend forward. Maybe you have to bend your knees a little bit. That's totally okay. We can just keep them straight. And one more time, having one elbow, holding one elbow and the other elbow, and just hang here. Drawing your belly in. Inhales and exhales. Inhaling light. And exhaling darkness. Inhaling light. And exhaling darkness. Loosen up your arms, come to the side, and lift with a straight back, all the way up, and exhale, hands to the side, interlock your fingers behind your back. You can keep your your feet actually hip distance apart. You want to really draw down your shoulders and maybe you move from side to side just a little bit here. Maybe moving your neck away towards the chest, really breathing in here, stretching. Inhale up and exhale down. Don't push yourself into it. Let gravity do the work, and you can bend your knees a lot if you need to. Shift your weight forwards to the toes. I know we don't like that, but ground your feet, really feeling every part of your foot on the ground. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Rise up with the next inhale. And exhale. And come sitting down on the floor, cross-legged, just for a minute here. Inhale light. Exhale darkness. Inhale light. Exhale darkness. Inhale light. Exhale darkness. And sit just a few seconds here in quiet. Maybe that's the only time you will have quiet in your life or in your day. And just inhale light and exhale darkness. You can go into a Shavasana and set a timer and just lay down and let go for 1, 2, 3, 5 or 10 minutes. Or you can close your practice here. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed this slow practice.